met Andy at ImageWorks in 1977. Even at that time, they were very connected to the arts and cultural scene. They just delivered great quality all of the time, and they were incredibly responsive and customer focused. It's really the bedrock of our current business model.
We're also moving very quickly into doing printing that uses sustainable materials, recycled goods, and other ways to help support companies' missions of living more lightly on the earth.
Pretty quickly they asked me to come on board because they liked my work habit, and moved right into full-time. And then, after a year or so, I became the finishing manager. And it's basically, once you've gained Andy's respect, he just lets you, he trusts you enough.
It was fascinating to see how much Andy enjoyed working with young artists and bringing them into Portland Color and allowing them to use equipment, and his willingness to bring them in. I think he not only enjoyed it, but he also saw how when those students entered into this professional environment, they pushed his people and his machines to do things they never had thought of, because they were coming from a more artistic or creative side versus a more commercial and production side. And so I think his business also thrived by having artists move into this commercial area and pushing and pulling the machines, and also his staff trying new and different things.
Andy was open to a suggestion and a collaboration with the MFA program and the visiting artists that we had. He basically opened his place up in a way saying, okay, let's see what we can do here. With time, no one paid for any of this. It was just out of the generosity of his heart. And what I remember was Rob Storr, really, who came in and basically said, how can I really outsmart this printer and make the most beautiful black ever made? And I came in, and they had been running I don't know how many prints, and Andy walks in, and in a very cool and detached way, sort of got the picture of what was happening here, that these machines are being used in a way they've never been used before. He just said, oh, okay. And then we continued to make prints, and after that he just said in the same cool and detached way, well, that was a nice experiment. I don't think we can do this anymore. But the fact is he did open it up, and we have a whole suite of prints that were made during that time that really came out of his generosity.
He's taken a leadership role in terms of fundraising. He's not shy about telling people how important the contemporary art scene is in Portland.
He's always had one foot in the art world, I think, and also an unromantic foot in the art world. He is himself, an artist, a photographer, studied photography. Because he has seen it from the inside, he doesn't glorify it. And what he really supports is the making of art.
For me, the arts are important as the color in life, that everyday life, going to the grocery store, driving to work, going to a movie, going out to dinner, would be a gray and shallow experience if the art world wasn't present to leaven and brighten and color those experiences.